Good morning, Notre Dame. It's December 6, 2024. I'm Jacob Irons.
And I'm Lilly Ashworth. Today is our last and final show of the semester. Also happens to be our Christmas show. We just want to thank you guys real quick for tuning in this semester.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun this entire semester. You'll see our entire on-air staff rocking out with some ugly Christmas sweaters, a little more ugly for some. But we'll begin with our top stories right now.
Welcome back.
We begin with some breaking news that's just coming into the newsroom as Notre Dame has released when they will give out the decisions restrictive early action. That'll be on December 17th, a Tuesday at 1842, of course.
As always. The Notre Dame Student Senate met Wednesday and voted to suspend a vacancy election. With an open seat on the first-year class council, the Student Senate voted unanimously to appoint Carroll Hall freshman Michael McDonald as the new representative. The Senate will meet next Wednesday for their final time before the winter recess.
St. Mary's has launched a new replacement as part of their safety escort service named Blinky 2. The escort service runs between Notre Dame and the St. Mary's campus nightly from 2 a.m. on weeknights and then on 4 a.m. on weekends. The new white Ford Transit 350 can now hold 15 passengers compared to the 12 seats in the previous Blinky vehicle and is already connected with Busware, the software you're seeing right now on your screen, an application for students to track Blinky's whereabouts and estimated times of arrival at various stops.
This past week, the Glee Club went around every women's hall on campus, including those over at St. Mary's, during their annual Christmas caroling. Each year, the club sings Christmas songs from around the globe, showcasing a few of their many songs that they perform in their annual Christmas concert alongside the Notre Dame Symphony. They have two shows this year, one on Saturday, December 14th at 8:30 and Sunday, December 15th at 2:30. Both concerts benefit the South Bend Center for the Homeless and the Food Bank of Northern Indiana.
And on Tuesday, the penultimate college football playoff rankings were released, placing Notre Dame as the fourth best team in the country. As of now, the Fighting Irish are slated to face off against the 11th seeded Alabama Crimson Tide. The final rankings will be released on Sunday following the conference championships. The first rounds will take place from Friday, December 20th through the 21st, with 4 games spanning the 2 days.
And since we don't know the day of the playoff game, the question is whether or not students are changing their flights already. I personally was at the USC game, and after that first pick six, I was like, we're having it, I'm changing it. Flight is changed, leaving Sunday, December 22nd.
I was here the entire way. I'm driving, so there's no flight changes for me except I-80 and my Subaru Crosstrek. So we're ready to go. We're here the entire way.
Yes. Now, Meaghan O'Keefe actually went around campus and asked students whether or not they were staying for the playoff game and who they think were playing.
Yeah.
Let's take a look.
Are you staying for the playoff game?
Yes, I am.
Yup.
I am.
Yeah, I'm staying.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, definitely.
Absolutely. I'm on duty that weekend.
Yes, I'm staying here for the playoff game.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I am. I changed my flight.
And who do you want Notre Dame to play?
Any SEC team, I feel like the SEC is trash and we could destroy any of them.
Low-key IU.
I'm thinking IU or Iowa State, but yeah, keep it in the Midwest. Good Midwestern matchup.
I think Indiana would be really cool, but I also think that Miami, like, different weather elements could also be like a different challenge. So I would say Indiana, though.
Indiana.
Indiana University.
Are you staying for the game?
Potentially. If they play on the same day that Indiana football plays, which is my school that I went to, I would not be staying. I would go watch the Hoosiers. But if they play on Friday by themselves, then yeah, I'd stay.
What if they play Indiana?
Go Hoosiers.
And who do you want Notre Dame to play?
Penn State.
Why?
I'm from State College.
So would you root for Penn State?
No.
Good.
I want Ohio State because I want a rematch of last year.
NIU.
Probably Georgia or one of the other southern teams so that they get snowed out.
I want Bama.
Why Bama?
Colder weather for them, and we want revenge.
Give us Bama. I want Bama.
Preferably Alabama.
SMU.
Catholics versus convicts, Miami U.
Either SMU or Clemson if Clemson gets in.
I want Notre Dame to play whoever we can beat.
I like that answer a lot.
Like, I just want to win. That's all I want.
Well, there you have it. It seems like Notre Dame's student section will be filled to the brim no matter who we play. As of right now, Notre Dame is likely to play Alabama, barring the results of the conference title games, but we will have the final results by Sunday night. Thank you. Now back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Megan. There's a lot of anticipation during this finals week, but while you're on your finals week, you might need a little bit of caffeine to get you through it. And we brought in our own LP, who's going to give us the lay of the land of the Starbucks drinks here on campus to get you in the festive spirit while staying caffeinated.
Yes, well, I picked up some fan favorites today. So to start, we had the peppermint white chocolate cream frappuccino, the sugar cookie almond milk latte, the cranberry refresher, and of course, everyone's favorite, peppermint mocha.
Awesome. Well, let's get into these. Which should we try first?
Let's start with the peppermint white chocolate cream.
Let's go. Hold on.
Course.
You go. You're going. All right, here we go.
That is really good. It is very, very minty.
Minty.
But I think that's what you would expect.
Yeah, from a peppermint.
Yes.
Ooh.
Some might say.
It's like a York.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
York.
A York is definitely, it's like York in a bottle.
Very sweet.
Wow.
I will say.
Whoa. That is like, I think it's like, you don't want to be crossing like your franchises here, but like, it's a little McDonald's St. Pat's drink. I'm just saying. Didn't say it.
It is.
Didn't say it. That's what it is. All right, what do we have next?
All right, next we have the sugar cookie almond milk latte.
This
Ooh,
one.
there's even like little sprinkles in it.
Yes, this one is my absolute favorite. I get it every time.
I hate coffee, so there's no way I
It's
like
sweet.
this.
It's sweet.
Yeah, it is really sweet.
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Really? I disagree. I think that's really good.
Well,
So good.
I think she might be taking that one home. That one's going home with her.
Okay.
I think it's still a little frozen.
All right. Next up, we have the cranberry refresher. You'll like this.
This is
no
mine.
coffee.
This
This
is
is
mine.
the new one. They have the strawberry. They have the lemonades, the
about.
pink drinks,
Yes.
the whatever fruit you want to name.
Oh
I'm
my
excited
God.
to try the cranberry.
That's
again.
going home. I think that's coming back to the desk with me for the next round.
Oh, that's
really
really good.
good.
I give it a 10
Wow.
out of 10.
Is it like?
I don't
can't
know.
tell.
It's because it's the cranberry orange lemonade Starbucks refresher.
So good. Tastes like cranberry sauce, but
That
the
is
texture
great.
isn't.
That is
awful.
good.
All right, finally, the peppermint
Peppermint
mocha.
mocha.
Such a classic.
Let's see. What do we got?
Now this one's good, especially with that snow that we got yesterday.
Oh, yes.
It's gonna be so much colder.
I could get behind that one.
Yeah, it's sweet. I'll tell you.
It is sweet. It's like you have a hint of coffee, but then it just tastes like hot cocoa.
Yeah,
Very true.
That is good.
so good. All right, let's do favorites.
Favorites?
Favorites?
I think.
Sorry, I stuck
think
my.
he's found his.
Hey, as a guy I'm staking my claim
I'm
for
gonna
mine.
go ice sugar cookie, but we can share.
Okay. I was going to go peppermint mocha.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Perfect.
So viewers at home, if you want this, we got one for you. It's like basically a milkshake. It's all a milkshake
Very
for
true.
you.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much, Lauren.
Yes, thank you
and
for having me.
Let's get back to the show.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke, your love life's the old way. It's like you're always stuck in second gear. When it hasn't been your day, a week, a month, even your year. But I'll be there for you when the rain starts to pour. I'll be there for you like I've been there before. I'll be there for you 'cause I'm there for you too.
Welcome back to Sunrise. Fionn Murray here with Trey Cotey. We're just gonna get into something that's integral to the Christmas experience right here Christmas songs. Christmas songs, and you know, some people love their Christmas songs, some people absolutely hate Christmas songs. We've got some we hate and some we love, and we're going to give you our rankings. We're going to start with Trey.
And I must say that we have not seen each other's lists. This is completely blind. We have no idea. And Fionn, I love the Christmas jumper. We're wearing them.
Same goes for you. And you've got the pants going on.
I do.
I'm
I got
distinctly
the pants.
lacking on the pants side.
You got the hat, though, and that's fantastic.
Books and six.
As always, as always. Well, let's get into it, shall we?
So you've got some honorable and dishonorable
Yeah, we'll
mentions?
start with a dishonorable mention. And no shade to Sia. She's wonderful. But Snowman by Sia has to be one of my dishonorable mentions here. It's just not that interesting, really. And, you know, I'm always been a classics guy. So no shade to Sia. It's a fine song. It's not the best. I don't love most of the new Christmas stuff, except for Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. It's a great song. Now for my honorable mention, I'm going to go with a controversial one. A lot of people don't like this. I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas by Gayla Peavy. It's one of my favorites. It's fun, it's exciting, it's great.
I love the, yeah. The concept of wanting a hippopotamus for Christmas is something that always spoke to me. One of my favorite teddies growing up, I had a hippopotamus.
It's fantastic.
I wanted a hippopotamus, I got a hippopotamus, I relate to the song, completely agree.
Yeah, it's a great one, it's a great one. Little childish, can't crack the top 5, but it's right there. Okay, give me number 5, let's get right into this. Winter Wonderland, Bing Crosby, we're sticking with the classics. None of that Michael Bublé stuff up here. Sorry, Emmy. She was a big fan of that one. Winter Wonderland by Bing Crosby gets me in the mood of something we had yesterday morning, which is you wake up and there's a fresh sheet of snow covering the ground. You're walking to class or driving to school when you were in high school, whenever, and you just turn on Winter Wonderland. You're like, oh, it's beautiful out here. The snow's coming down. There's not much better than this. And just skipping to the dining hall with your friends, that's a great memory right there.
I can't say anything against this one. This is wonderful. It was considered, and I should mention, guys, we have no crossover in our lists. You are getting 2 completely unique lists, absolutely by accident. So it just shows how much Christmas music is out there and how much we disagree.
We disagree a lot, and I'm looking forward to getting to that. But I had to start off with a classic. I had to get at least one Bing Crosby song in there, right? He's a legend. All right, give me number 4. Please Come Home for Christmas by the Eagles, one of the greatest American bands of all time, and they made a classic here. I mean, it just starts with that little ding, 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 ding. Bells will be ringing. It's great. It's wonderful. I mean, I can't say enough about it. The start's fantastic. Throughout, it's great. It's one to sing along to, and it's a really good song.
Man, unfortunately, okay.
Oh, no. Here's the disagreement, folks.
So I'm Irish. You may be able to tell it by my accent. I do not hail from these United States of America. I've never heard that song. I don't know that song.
No.
I'm sorry. I don't know that song.
Oh, well, it's a great one. I recommend
it might be up there.
checking it out.
It might be awful, and I couldn't tell you.
Well, let's get into another great American band song. Show me number 3, Little Saint Nick
okay, this
by
one,
the Beach
yeah.
Boys. And for all of those who celebrate, today's December 6th. It is Saint Nick's Day.
Good stuff.
Wonderful day.
Yeah. Nikolaus Tag in Germany.
There you go.
You get I'm half German, so you get this little you get a stocking with it's like a little Christmas.
Exactly. We do the same thing here.
I love the pick. Yeah.
I've always gotten Christmas socks from Saint Nick on Saint Nick's Day. It's wonderful. And this entire Beach Boys album, this Christmas album, it's really good. This is the best song, and you play it every morning on December 6th, right when you get up. All right, keep going. Down to number 2, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Bruce Springsteen by the Boss. I mean, a live performance from Bruce Springsteen with a classic song. I mean, what's better than that? Just the entire song. There's so many iconic moments. At the beginning, he's talking to the crowd. The middle is fantastic, and at the end, there's a slow down period and then a ramp up to finish it off. It's top tier. It's top tier. My mom's favorite Christmas song as well. I gotta give it a lot of love.
Here's my issue with Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Bruce Springsteen. I love it. It's a great song. It is an awful song to have in a playlist because you're listening to music and suddenly bro's talking for like 30 seconds and you gotta wait 30 seconds for the music.
It's the second best Christmas song.
In your opinion.
Fair.
In your opinion.
I love it. I love it. That's a valid take, but I love this song. And at number 1, this is not that unique of a pick. Give it to me. Do They Know It's Christmas Time by Bandit. I know you have some opinions about this that we'll get to. If anyone's seen Daddy's Home 2, this song it's magical. It's magical. It makes people move and feel things that they've never felt before. It gives you perspective on what you have in life and what there is to do, and it gives you a community. Singing this song with a group of people, there's nothing better than this, and nothing gets me quite in the Christmas spirit like seeing humanity through this song. Now your turn to counter that.
All right, I'm going to look straight into the camera here because, look, it's just, I don't want to be a downer here. I don't want to say anything controversial, but genuinely, like Band-Aid, great initiative. They did great stuff. But here we are. I'm looking at the right camera. Okay. Guys, it's a little condescending. It's a little condescending.
It's not.
No, but like
No, it is not.
a lot of the world doesn't believe in Christmas. A lot of the world, like you're saying, do they know it's Christmas? That's heretical to a lot of the world. Like, what are we doing here? It's a little, like, I appreciate the idea of, like, I'm not Christian. I believe, I enjoy Christmas, but I think I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of the song. It's a great community thing, but I will say when people sing along, when you have a sing along, I'm not joining.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not joining
I
the
like
sing-along?
even including a song I have never like. I've never heard that song, and I'd rather listen to it than
Oh, that's a terrible take. I completely disagree. Well, let's get to your list so that I can rip it apart a little bit. Oh, overall thoughts on the list, though? Overall thoughts on the list?
I love 3 of the songs. I'm very, like, that's not a dishonorable mention. I'm sort of mediocre on Do They Know It's Christmas Time. I've never heard that one. I will give you my thoughts at a later date.
Great.
Yeah.
Overall, not a bad list?
Not a bad list. Great. No, I like a 7 out of 10 list. That would be my.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, I mean, you are not going to like my list. We've talked about this before. The one song you know is on my list is one you don't like.
Let's
so
see it then.
Looking forward to it.
Let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it. Before that, honorable mention, dishonorable mention. Honorable mention, Driving Home for Christmas. Song you don't know, but a song that I grew up listening to and I played in front of my school once. Really great memories with it, but purely because it apparently doesn't seem to be known around here, I didn't want to stick it on the list. Dishonorable mention. I'm cheating here. I'm doing 2. Santa Baby is a super weird song, especially when Michael Bublé sings it. Santa
There's a
Buddy.
lot of Michael Bublé hate on this.
What are we doing, Santa Buddy? Stop that. DJ Play a Christmas Song makes my ears bleed by Cher. Like it's one of the worst things
That's
that I've
another
ever
one
heard.
I've
I heard
never
it for the first
heard.
time this week. I never want to hear it again. Let's get going. Number 5. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Perry Como and the Fontaine Sisters. It is, and oh man, I listened to this for the first time Black Friday. You know, just after Thanksgiving, I'm walking through University Park Mall, I hear Perry Como start playing, and it was beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It was perfect. This one moved up into my list. It's so replayable. There's some great versions. Bing Crosby, even Michael Bublé's version, I will admit, pretty good, you know? We're not, like, I'm not going to hate Michael Bublé, I just hate some things he's done.
Fair.
Okay, number 4.
I'll say. This is very similar to my Winter Wonderland pick.
Yeah,
it's a
good
classic.
It's a classic.
It gets you in the mood.
It's a good driving song.
Wonderful.
You know, you're going around, you're observing. It is beginning to look like Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
Love it.
There's some similarity there. No,
Good pick. Good pick.
Nice opener. Number 4, Elvis Presley's Blue Christmas. No?
Towards the bottom for me. I'll let you give your spiel.
Blue Christmas. It's not actually a song that I have a huge amount of history with, but SNL last year or 2 years ago, one of the cast members was leaving and Austin Butler was on SNL, and they did a really, really lovely piece where he sang it. He had just played Elvis, and that made me love it. They did a parody of it, and I've gone back and since listened to it. I think Blue Christmas by Elvis, it's like celebrating parts of Christmas that sometimes we don't enjoy, because sometimes you're not with the people you want to be with at Christmas. That's happened to me before. That's going to happen to a lot of people this year. And it's not all about the joy that is Christmas, because sometimes those joyful Christmas songs can hurt people who aren't going to have a great Christmas, and this represents them.
That's fair. And, you know, Elvis's voice is undeniable. He's got his whole thing going on. It's a downer, man. It's a downer. It's not the greatest. It's never one that I would think to put in a list like this. It's far from my least favorite song, but that's a bit high, I believe.
Okay, agree to disagree. That's what we've been doing so far. So number 3, I have an Irish one. I know you like this as well.
It's a great one.
Fairy Tale of New York by the Pogues, featuring Christy McCall. Now this is a song I've heard growing up. It's the Pogues, Shane MacGowan, legendary singer, especially like in the last year. This has become even more celebrated in Ireland. Shane MacGowan unfortunately passed away last year, and we've been singing it a lot in Ireland, and I miss people who know it. Now, you knew it as well, so I do appreciate that, but this is a song that's sung at parties at home. It's the most played Christmas song in the UK, like on either of the British Isles, but apparently over here people don't know it, and I don't know, uncultured is all I'm going to say.
For all of our viewers watching this, if you have not heard this song, which it might be one of the only ones on it that you've never heard, listen to it. It is fantastic. I discovered it about a year ago. It was very, very close to cracking my list, and quite frankly, the only reason it didn't is because this is an Irish man right here, and I didn't want to step on his toes.
Much appreciated. All right, we'll move on to number 2. All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Look, it's overplayed. It is, of course, overplayed. Mariah Carey leans into the jokes. Last Halloween, she destroyed a pumpkin on Instagram, being like, "It's my time." Of course, it's to a level. You've got a certain amount of. This is the song that plays when you're frustrated Christmas shopping. You're ready to go home. You just want it to be over. But at the same time, it's the same song that plays at the end of Love Actually. It's the same song that plays when you're going Christmas shopping and you're ready to celebrate things with the people you love the most. It is Christmas. This is both the consumerism and the celebration of Christmas. It's all wrapped into one, and I love it.
My disagreement with that is, if you're gonna hate on a song, like Do They Know It's Christmas Time, that garners Christmas cheer. That brings people together. This song isn't a commercial. This is a commercial of a Christmas song. It's all of the secularism and novelty of Christmas and the consumerism packaged and gift wrapped into a little ball that you would find at Macy's and shipped out to everyone every minute of every hour of every day of the year. You hear it all the time, and it just feels so surface level, and it's not a real Christmas spirit. I cannot stand this song. It's great the first time you hear it, and then you hear it the next 15 times, and you say, that's enough. I never want to hear the song again. And then you hear it 100,000 more times the next year. It's great once.
Trey, have you seen Love Actually?
I have.
How do you feel when the final musical number, All I Want for Christmas Is You?
Daddy's Home 2 is much better with Do They Know It's Christmas Time. And that's all I'll say. Ouch.
All right, I saw it flash up there. Gotta reveal my number 1. Happy Christmas, War is Over, John Lennon and Yoko Ono. This holds a dear, dear place in my heart. I mentioned I once played Driving Home for Christmas in middle school. That was the year before. This one, just before COVID, the last Christmas that I got to spend in school properly, I got to play this in front of a group of friends, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had at Christmas. Happy Christmas, War is Over symbolizes everything that we should enjoy about Christmas. I know the message is somewhat similar, of course, to your Band-Aid pick. It's peace in our time and celebrating unity. I just think it's a better song.
I can't say much more about this song. I listened to it today, earlier, and it's a good one. John Lennon, one of the greatest musicians of all time, he made a fantastic song that when the children come in there in the little chorus, it's hard to get anything but a smile on your face.
Over.
Overall thoughts on your list? 2 picks I don't like, 3 of them I'm a big fan.
Okay.
I'd say your list is fairly similar.
All right.
To your ranking for mine, I'd give you a fairly similar 7 out of 10.
Good stuff.
Maybe a 6.5 just to make myself feel better. But overall, hey, there's a lot of great Christmas music around.
There is so much.
Yeah. I hope all of our viewers are enjoying the time at home, hopefully with kith and kin, enjoying some of their favorite Christmas songs. Let us know what you agree with, what you disagree with. There's probably 100 more.
I presume everyone, look, there's so many more, and I would love to scream them into the camera right now, but yeah, they won't be happy if I do that.
There's too many. There's too many. Well, let's get back to the show. Thank you guys
before we go, can I just say, I am unfortunately leaving NDTV after this show. This is my last time on Sunrise. I had a really great time this semester. Thank you to everyone who was part of it. So sorry to cut you off there. Just wanted to get my goodbye in.
Yeah, well, it's been a pleasure having you, Fionn. We're going to miss you next semester. Safe travels back to Ireland. Now, let's get back to the show.
Thanks so much, Trey and Fionn. Now, we have just been chilling here with our cold Starbucks beverages. So good. But if campus hasn't been getting you busy enough with everything that's going on, finals, all the caffeine you need, we do have many events for you guys this weekend and next week.
Yeah, there are some big events. We'll start tonight from 7 to 8:30 in Washington Hall is the Notre Dame Harmonia concert. Tickets are $5 at the door or in the LaFun box office. Also tonight and tomorrow at 8 p.m. is the Notre Dame Chorale's performance of Handel's Messiah in the Layton Concert Hall located in the DeBartolo Performing Arts Center.
A Carol Christmas is back this year, this Saturday, December 7th, from 3 to 6 p.m. Enjoy live music, karaoke, comedy, and lots of food and drinks inside Carol Hall. Sources say not only Santa's elves, but the man himself, along with his sleigh, will be there. Should be a fun time, as always.
Always a fun time whenever Santa's involved. Sunday, December 8th, from 1 o'clock to around 4 p.m., a winter celebration in the Racklin Murphy Museum will take place, celebrating a winter wonders by making art-inspired ornaments, listening to live holiday music by the Music Village Jammers, Holiday food and treats are provided, and pop-up shops will be set up in the museum as well.
And next Wednesday from 4:30 to 6:30, the second floor of the Fun will be open for a holiday celebration put on by the DEI Center. MSPS, OSC, and the GRC are putting together ornament decorating, karaoke, and card making, as well as holiday treats from around the world, and some major giveaways.
While the Christmas season is one of our favorites here at NDTV, if you couldn't tell through all our festive activities and attire, it is often a stressful time for students on Our Lady's campus. The McDonald Center for Student Wellbeing, the Hesburgh Library, and other university support services are available to students throughout finals. Make sure to take care of yourself and find time to enjoy the holidays with friends and family.
Of course, and with that being said, NDTV will not be back next week. We are finished for the semester, trying to take care of ourselves and get our finals done as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching the semester. It's been a great time.
Yeah, it has been a blast. You can tune back in when we get back right around January 13th. We'll have some programming looming for you guys and should start the second semester off with a bang.
Yes, of course. As for now, good luck and go Irish.
Enjoyed the show? Catch our newscast every Friday morning in the Duncan Student Center and North Dining Hall from 9 to 11 a.m. You can also find us on the NDTV YouTube page under the ND Sunrise playlist. And to keep up on all of the latest news, make sure to follow us at Notre Dame Television on Instagram and at Notre Dame TV on X, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to get involved with NDTV, we're always searching for people interested in student-led broadcasting and TV production. Come visit our studio on the second floor of Duncan Student Center, or send us an email at ndtv@nd.edu. Go Irish!